Okay, here are some examples of pop art, and some of the characteristics are that it has solid coloring, it is an image that is recognizable, and you can see here how the colors are solid. There's not a lot of gradations in pop art. The colors typically are overlaid. This was done by Andy Warhol, and his process was silkscreen printing. So where you lay a color down and then you put another screen on top and you lay the other color over the top to get the effects of showing the depth. That is how he accomplished the pop art. And with computer graphics, it would be pretty easy to add those things in layers. That way you can move stuff around, change colors, and work with your pop art. So we're going to look at a few other examples. Again, it was a reaction to the recessionary time where people weren't going out and buying things before this, and the recession was over, and they were able to go back out to stores and buy simple, ordinary, everyday products, go to movie theaters, go to live shows. So that's why you can see the different products that you would find in a grocery store and also popular people and popular icons. Here, another example of pop art is solid outlines. Notice they can still get the three-dimensional effect, even though there's no gradations or shading, by creating this oval on the top and making it look like you can see the top of the can and the front. Again, just an example of how the colors are solid and overlaying the colors to create that depth. So if you look in the face, there's light values, medium, and dark to give you that lighting and shading effect. Sometimes pop art projects were repeated. This one here is repeated 4 different times. You can see the colors, the same imagery in each one, but then the colors are changed. And also, the artist found a way to tie in colors where the blue hair is on this side, and then the blue lips, purple hair here, purple lips, etc. Another example, this one here just doesn't quite have as much detail, but still falls within the guidelines of pop art. Notice how the artist again filled in the colors of the background to make it kind of stand and pop out at you. Again, taking this image, you can see how the colors are separated. This one went ahead and combined the heavy outline as well. So with pop art, you can include outlines around the area to kind of define the different areas of color. Comic books were kind of popular during that time period as well. Roy Lichtenstein was a popular comic artist and created different scenes like this, so it looks cartoonish. So cartoons would also be an example of pop art. Just another example of the image repeating over and over again, an ordinary everyday object, which would be the dog. And a lot of times pop art now is used in advertisements. So here's an example from Coca-Cola where you have the solid outlines, you have the simple imagery that's kind of repeated, different colors in each one of them. Again, used to stand out and a lot of times used in advertisements.